Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Major Mech, and this is of course Terraria. Last time we left off, we had completed one of our objectives of getting just a ton of HP by using life fruits. And what else did we do? We also fought a pirate invasion, that's right. This time around, like I said, we were going to go back and we were going to clean up some of the bosses that we didn't have the chance to do. And that is our main goal. So our first one, of course, is going to be Cryogen, then Cosmix, Brimstone Elemental, and then we might work our way through the Aquatic Scourge, potentially the Lich. I don't know if we'll be able to fight Calamitous, but we'll see how that goes. So this episode, of course, is coming out a little bit late. I had some things in my personal life which kind of caused some strife, and I didn't want to really put out a video during that time, so you'll have to forgive me for that. Hopefully it won't happen too much like I stated in some previous videos, but if it does happen, it happens. Life is the way it is. So yeah, my major focus is just getting us what we need for all the cool stuff we're going to have in the future. Let's get that in there. Sort that. Okay, so we need a cryo key. Let's get this open. We'll put this over here. And we'll go cryo. So we need a cryo key, so we need Souls of Light and Darkness, or Souls of Light and Night, forgive me. Souls of Light, so there's the Night, there's the Light. We also need 50 ice blocks and a bunch of Essence of a Lem. I think we have the Essence of a Lem. Yeah, we do. And ice. Yeah, we definitely have enough ice blocks. So we need an anvil to make it, and we have an anvil. So we'll make a cryo key, and we'll see how this goes. I have no preconceived notions of how we're going to be able to fight Cryogen. I'm just going to try and go at him. And hope we kind of have enough DPS to take him on. Honestly, we should have more than enough, because we've got all these different tools and abilities that should allow us to deal with him. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to go way over here into the ice biome. And let's see. Movement is really important in this fight, but survival is also important. Confuse enemies when struck. Rash shiny stone. Let's go with our Cthulhu shield. I think that'll be useful for dodging, and hopefully we can survive just with what we've got. I'm hoping, anyway. Yeah, let's just... Oh, did we get our buffs? Oh, we still have most of them. Let's just try them out and see how it goes. So we're going to want to put this down, put that down, get that going. We're going to want to push that out, and just start using all of our abilities. I want to avoid going out of the ice biome because that will prevent us from being able to tackle him effectively. Oh boy. I think honestly he shouldn't be too difficult. Oh boy, but some of his attacks are real annoying to dodge, especially on expert mode. Let's start using our vampire knives so we can get some health regen from those. And also kill his little ad guys, because they're real annoying. I think we're kind of doing enough damage to be able to take him down here and heal ourselves back up. Let's get that out. We'll start using our vampire knives again. We do want to make sure that we kill as many of his little buddies as possible so we don't have to deal with that. Vampire knives again to get our health back. Get a little bit of extra regen. Oh, we need to throw up our Shade Ray and the staffs again. We also need to throw that down again. Where is he? There he is. He's definitely still here. He seems to be phasing in and out. That's an annoying attack. We'll drink a potion. Can we eat another pie? We can. Another pie. I gotta say this music is pretty good. I don't know how well it's coming through on the audio, but I quite like it. Very jazzy. Oh, so this is Cryogen's final form, huh? Come on. Get him down. At this point, we're kind of in the end game with Cryogen. There's not a lot he can do to us. I'm amazed we haven't been frozen yet. I don't know if that was because we just haven't been hit well enough, but got him. Who's this guy? Permafrost. Oh, does this guy like sell stuff? Interesting. Hold on, let me summon a mortar here so we can deal with this guy. Bloody ice elemental. Freaking hate these guys, they're such a pain. Angry dogs are kind of annoying too, but the ice golems are real annoying because of how much damage they do. I think that permafrost guy might actually be in our base now. Let's see. Yep, he's in our base now, so we can go see what he's selling. What did we get? So he did get a treasure bag. We did get all the stuff we usually get, and there's Calamity's Cryogen. Readout. So we now have a frost stash that freezes enemies at the cost of slightly reduced defense. Oh, slightly reduced is 10 defense. That's not as slight as I was expecting. Okay, well, let's open our bag and see what we got. So we got the Armored Soul of Cryogen. The magic of the ancient ice castle is yours. Counts as wings. Horizontal speed 6.25. Our Starlight wings are better, I think. Flight time 150. Increases all damage and pick speed. All melee attacks and projectiles inflict frostburn. Ooh, that's actually quite good though. The extra like damage you get from that is quite powerful. So we might keep that, even though we won't be using them most of the time as our wings. Our bow fires 2 mist arrows at once. Interesting. Zealous Bitter Cold Staff fires homing ice spikes. Let's get rid of that. Let's see. Bitter Cold Staff, so frigid bars. Did anything happen in our world? Cryogen has been defeated. The ice caves are crackling with frigid energy. Okay, so we could probably get frigid bars then, huh? Kelvin Catalyst, huh? Throws an icy blade that splits in multiple ice stars. Seems we need lots of things to be able to make that, huh? Interesting. One of the ancient relics. Bitter Cold Staff. Okay, so Bitter Cold Staff is a material, but not like a good one. Not like an impressive one. Let's see. What does this do? So it fires a single homing ice spike or multiple? I think it's a single one, so that's not horrible, I guess. It's not as fast as our knives, though. What do you have to sell, sir? Ice Trident, Cryogenic Staff, a staff that does 59 damage. Wow. Summons an animated ice construct to protect you. Fire rate and range increase the longer the target's an enemy. Huh. Well, let's try that out. Oh. Oh, it's like a turret. Okay, so it's a turret. That means it's better than our mortar. So we'll replace our mortar. What does our mortar become? Pyromancer enchantment. Okay, well, I didn't think I'd be replacing the mortar anytime soon, but I guess I was wrong. So we'll take our mortar and we'll throw that in there. Keep our agile optics. Interesting, because that's an upgrade. What else? Got Winter's Fury. Magic damage. Fire spiritual claws that ignore walls and confuse enemies. Savage mauling that fits in your pocket. This stuff is relatively expensive, so I don't want to spend all my money on it, but don't let the demons steal your nose. Huh. Summons a pet guardian angel. 4 platinum to buy it, though. Consumable minor improvements, all stats. Increases life regeneration. Definitely some interesting items he's got here. Melee damage. Drains a percentage of enemy health on hit. Cannot inflict critical hits. Huh. Absolute zero, blah blah blah. Ranged. Ranged. I would, by the way, be using a ranged weapon instead of the Paladin's Hammer if there was one that did more damage than the Paladin's Hammer, but the Paladin's Hammer is just ridiculously strong right now. Increases maximum mana by 50, increases life regeneration as life decreases, increases life regeneration reflected with poison, on fire, or brimstone flames. You will survive fatal damage and receive 30% of health on a 3-minute cooldown. You're encased in ice barrier for 5 seconds when revived. Huh. That seems pretty strong. All this stuff seems really quite good, though. Well, we'll save some of it. I don't see... Oh, we do have frigid bars already, though. I guess he dropped some. Let's see, where do we make the upgraded staff? Bitter cold. Oh, we already have the bitter cold. Okay, so nothing isn't all that impressive then. Oh, okay. Fair enough, I guess. We can make some of the other items, though. Melee. Oh, let me get this out of here so we can actually read these. Fires slow projectiles. Snowflake that follows the mouse's cursor. Huh. Anti-buff. Some of those items are really cool, but I don't think any of them are better than what we currently have, magic damage-wise. So we're just going to toss that stuff in our computer for the time being. We do need to figure out what we need for the next boss, which is Cosnix. What do we summon Cosnix with? Oh boy, I forgot. That's not great. Well, I know we summon the Brimstone Elemental in the Brimstone area, and I know we summon the Aquatic Scourge in the ocean, like in the depths. But I also don't remember what I summoned them with. Ah, dang it. What can we do? Well, you know, we did also need to farm up the dungeon and get some of the items from there. I would have really liked to have done the Brimstone Elemental or Cosnix because I think we can do them. But we're going to focus on getting over to the dungeon for the time being. And we'll deal with that, I guess, next time. We've already gotten like a pretty good achievement with just defeating Cryogen. So that's what it is. Oh, that, my friends, is a Columbus. We want to kill him. If he drops the Nimbus Staff, that'd be great. Nope. No Nimbus Staff for us. Be really great to get it, though. Can we, like, get more Nimbuses to spawn by flying up high? We might be able to. What are they shooting at? Shooting at nothing, really. Yeah, you can see that our Paladin's Hammer is just ridiculous. The only downside to the Paladin's Hammer, of course, is the range on it. I see nothing massively useful here. We'll have to expand our bridge, by the way, more one of these times, because we definitely have, I'm pretty sure, enough slime to be able to do it now. We can always farm some more slime, too. I was hoping to be able to find another Nimbus, so we could kill him and get that bloody staff that I've been trying to get for some time, but it seems that we're not going to have that kind of luck today. Hopefully we'll have some luck in the bloody dungeon, and we'll be able to take down some enemies and get a new magic weapon, because we really need one. Not that our current magic weapons are bad, but they're just not as good as they could be. Bloody Borean Strider, get out of here. I ain't got time for you. Summon our Shade Rain, Magnet Sphere, and then we'll just pull out the Paladin's Hammer again. And we'll just beat this guy to death. Turn his sucking little minions into paste before they even have a chance to really do anything. I do have to admit the Borean Strider's music is also quite good. Honestly, the music for all the Thorium bosses and Calamity bosses are pretty great. Murder him. Okay, so we got his treasure bag. We're gonna get out of this blizzard before we get hit by another fucking Borean Strider. Have to deal with that. Let's see. Since we're going into the dungeon, it might be best to just have our soul of cryogen wings, because they'll be more beneficial to us in allowing us to do more damage. Man, it's got hollowed all the way over here, huh? Would be good if we could farm some hollow stuff. Let's see. I think there is a hollowed boss in the packs, isn't there? Is it Astrum Deus? I don't remember. I thought there was a hollowed boss, but I forget now. Oh, we had a blessed apple. How did we not already have one of those? Jump over this guy and jump over that guy, and we're gonna go. I don't know, is our ancient horn better than the blessed apple? I think it might be, yeah. He accelerates quite quickly. Plus he also hits things when you run into them. So that's all kind of a beneficial thing. Alright, so here are the Lunatics Cultists guys. We don't want to deal with any of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. Nope. I don't want to kill you guys, but I will if I have to survive. Oh, I just started spamming buttons there. That was a mistake. That's why I opened a bloody boss checklist in the crafting interface. So we're gonna pretty much just stay in the dungeon for a little bit. Try and get freaking... what is it? Some more magical weapons. But that means killing some wizards, and that's never the funnest thing sometimes. Oh my god, yeah. Yep, that's exactly why. It's never the funnest thing. I really should have taken the time to regenerate my life. That was my mistake. But that's what happens. Do we have enough time? I don't really have enough time. I guess I'll go into talking a little bit about things that have been happening in Terraria lately. So of course they did just a while back talk about Journey's End, and it's kind of the final update for Terraria and all the things that are kind of going on. And the major thing about that is that it will probably break a lot of the mods for Terraria. So when that comes out, we may have to restart our series. I'm pretty sure that that's just what I'm going to do, just as a baseline, is I'm going to restart the series from like standard. We're going to just go with the standard game itself, and we're just going to play through that and kind of complete that. And maybe we'll pick up mods again in the future, but I think it'll be a while before they get mods working, as with all the rest of the updates, that was kind of how it was. Mods just kind of don't like new updates to the game. They often have to have like old reverted versions of the game, which honestly I really wouldn't want to deal with. So the series may get restarted at that point, so we don't have any like how do I put this, major glitches, and the game will also probably run a little bit better without all the mods installed, so maybe that's an upside, maybe that's a downside, but we'll see kind of how that goes. And also, it's hard to say when Journey's End will actually be released, so we might actually even finish this series before that even comes to that, so who knows. If it does, we might still restart and might do another series on Terraria just as the base game with Journey's End. Who knows? It depends on kind of what I have time for. Next time I think we'll focus on defeating some of the other bosses that I forgot how to defeat next time, and we'll also probably try and get some more stuff from the dungeon, but this time with less death and less being a fool and dying instantly the first thing we see. But until then, goodbye.